Okay, greetings one and all, and welcome to day number, this has to be day number 4. I can't believe it, but it's day number 4, week 12, fall 2024 of our journey together. And it's definitely a delight to have each and every one of you here for this evening's class. Please ensure that you have your writing utensils, something to write on and something to write with, so that we can move forward with our class for tonight. All right. So I'm going to unmute those persons who still is not unmuted.
Good afternoon.
Good night, good night.
Good night.
Good night, good night, good night, good night,
Good night.
good night. All right, so let's begin. So we have been doing simplifying algebraic expressions. Last time we were here, we was doing it with fractions, and that was pretty good. Today I want to move on to another important topic, which is similar to what we have been doing, but it's different. I was hoping to start it on Monday, but we finished algebraic expressions, so we have to move on to something else. Today is November 2024. The subject is, of course, mathematics. And the topic for today is we're going to be looking at substitution. So substitution, that's the topic. Substitution. And when we talk about substitution, in this case, we're going to be looking at it when it comes as it relates to the algebraic expressions that we have. So substitution is what we're looking at. Substitution.
Is substitution like subtracting?
No, we're going to do an example right now and you can see exactly what it is. All right. So write this down for me, please. This is our first example. So the first example says, okay, number one, when let's say x is equal to 6. Write this down for me, please. When x is equal to 6. And y is equal to 2, right? Calculate the value, calculate the value of 3x plus y squared. Calculate the value of 3x plus y squared. So when x is equal to 6 and y is equal to 2, calculate the value of 3x plus y squared. Yes, go ahead.
I just did this today.
Who said that?
Kanan.
Kanan, okay, interesting. All right, so you should be able to help us with this. How are we gonna get this answer? So what's the first thing we're gonna do?
You do 3 and then open bracket.
First, so we supposed to set it up.
Yeah, so let's set it up. So we have, let's write it. This is going to be 3 x. So let's write our expression. So it's going to be 3x plus what? Plus y squared, right?
Y squared.
And it's going to be equal to we know x is 6, right? So from our question, we know that x is 6.
There's you
right?
basically time you basically times 3 and 6, like 3 and 6.
Yeah. So we know that x is 6. So wherever we see x, instead of putting x, we're gonna put what? We're gonna put 6. And we know that y is 2, right? We know that y is 2. So wherever we see y, instead of putting y, we're gonna put what? 2. And so let's substitute. That's what substitute means. We're gonna replace, or we're gonna substitute x with 6. It's gonna be 3, open bracket, 6, close bracket, plus, now we have y squared. Well, what is y? Well, y is what? Y is 2, right? Y is 2. and it's gonna be 2 squared. All right. So we have 3 times x, which is 6, right? Plus 2, which is y squared. And so we have 3 multiplied by 6. Again, 3 multiplied by 6. And what is 3 multiplied by 6? That's going to be what?
18.
18. 18, very good, 18. 3 multiplied by 6. 3 multiplied by 6 is 18. Plus, now 2 squared. What is 2 squared?
2 times
2
2.
times 2.
Very good. 2 squared is, let me put it at the bottom. 2 squared, we know 2 squared is 2 squared. It's gonna be equal to 2 times what? Times 2. And 2 times 2 is what? 4, right? So it's gonna be 18 plus what? 18 plus 4. And 18 plus 4 is what?
22.
18 plus 4 is 22.
22.
22. 22. So quick recap. We write our expression. Our expression is 3x plus y squared. We know that x is equal to 6 and y is equal to 2. So wherever we see x, we're going to put 6. And wherever we see y, we're going to put 2. So we replace x is 6, y is 2. We say 3 times 6, which is 18. And we have 2 squared. 2 squared is 2 times 2. And 2 times 2 is what? 4. And so we have 18 plus 4, which is 22. Question, do y'all understand that? Let me know if y'all understand that, please. Let me know if you understand that.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
I need one more example.
Yes, sir.
The rest of y'all, do y'all understand this? Let me know, please, if y'all understand this so far.
sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
We just replace
One
in
more
there.
example, one more example.
So
Sure.
substitute just means to replace. Anyone ever had a substitute teacher? Ever had a substitute teacher?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so the substitute teacher is there to replace temporarily your true teacher. Same thing like if you play in a soccer team or you play in a basketball team and they do substitution, right? Substitution just means replace. So they replace you with another person on the team, or you are probably the person who's doing the replacing. So substitution just basically means to replace. All right. So in this case, we replace x with 6 and we replace y with 2 because that's what x is. X is 2, x is 6 and y is 2. All right, so let's do another example. Okay. Do another example. Let me open up the chat. I'm going to open the chat. The reason why I'm going to open the chat is because you may know the answer already, right? And then you may want to let others, you may want to let me know what you get. So let's do number 2. I don't know if y'all can see that. That's so high. Number 2. Can y'all see number 2? Let me know if you can see it.
Yes, sir.
When
Yes,
A is
Yes, sir.
4 and B is 3, calculate the value of 4A plus, oh, wait a minute. I am sorry. I have to do this again. It's going to be the same question, but I have to do it in a different way. 1 second. I just have to format it different. Clear all drawings. So I'm going to put it here. It's going to be the same question. I just have to put it like this because I want to use the word equation, number 1. So when A is 4, this is number 2, right? So let's make this smaller. So when A is 4 and B is 3, calculate the value of calculate the value of come on, be kind. Good. Calculate the value of let's say that we have 4a plus b squared. 4a plus b squared. So when a is 4 and b is 3, calculate the value of 4a plus b squared. All right, so let's go ahead and do it. So we have, let's go ahead and do it. So we have, by the way, if you know the answer already, you can put it inside the chat. Again, if you know the answer already, you can put it inside the chat. What's her name? All right, so we have, this is number, so the first thing we do is we write 4a plus what? Plus b squared. That's gonna be equal to 4a. 4 times what? What is a? A is what?
4 times 4.
A is 4, right? Close bracket, plus, what is b? B is what?
3.
B is 3. It's gonna be 3 squared. And so what we have here is gonna be equal to, what is 4 times 4? What is 4 times 4?
16.
16.
4 times 4 is 16. Very good. 16 plus, now what is 3
Nine.
squared? What is 3 squared?
9. 3.
3
9.
squared is gonna be what? 3
9.
times 3?
9.
3 times 3?
9.
9.
3 times 3,
Nine.
which is what?
9.
9. 9, very good. 3 times 3 is 9. So it's gonna be 16 plus what?
9.
Plus 9.
And what is 16 plus 9?
25.
25.
25. 25. 25. All right, do y'all understand this now? Let me know if y'all understand it now.
Yeah, so.
Oh yeah, so I accidentally added the 3 times. I accidentally added the 3 and 3.
You put 6 then.
Yeah, so I accidentally added it.
Be careful. Let me know if y'all understand this, please. Let me know if y'all understand.
B for 2.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I know. I
understand.
have one question,
Go
right?
ahead. Uh-huh.
Oh, which one is the answer? 25
The 25
or 9?
okay, this is just the working for 3 squared. So your final answer is 25.
Yes, sir.
And this your final answer is 22. This is just the working for 2 squared. All right.
Yeah, that's what was confusing me.
Yeah. Okay. All right. If you already have this written down, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, if you already have this written down, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Put an I inside the chat if you understand how to do this. Put an I inside the chat if you understand how to do this. Put an N if you do not understand what we're doing. But put an I inside the chat if you understand. Put an N if you do not understand what's happening here. Okay, clear all drawings. Again, put an I.
I did this before.
Who said they did it before?
Okay, one more example.
Come on.
Amari. That's good. Amari Penniman.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the grade exercise for this. Where is what's her name? Where is Miss Olivia?
Yes, sir.
I haven't sent you the thing yet.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, got any questions on the ones I did send?
No, sir.
No?
No.
Okay. because they were similar to paper one, but as you can see, it was getting more difficult because it's a different stuff you have to add on and stuff.
Yes, sir.
And I think I have to send Kennedy a stuff, number 4, 5, 6, 7.
Got it.
You got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. I need you all to take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Let me know if you've already done that, Elias. Again, let me know if you're already done that, so we could continue it.
I have. I did.
I have.
All right, good. So let's move on to the grade exercise. I think we're ready for the grade exercise. Shouldn't be a problem. I hope. All right, move on. Number, grade exercise. So grade exercise, graded exercise number 1.
We can write it down.
Yes, write this down. Yes, write this down. Write this down in your book and answer it. All right.
All right.
So number 1. When x is equal to 7 and y is equal to 3 and y is equal to 3, calculate the value of calculate the value of 5x plus y squared. Number 2. When p is equal to when p is equal to 8 and m is equal to 4. Please show all working. Again, please show all working. M is equal to 4. Calculate the value of m squared plus 3p. Number 3, when h is equal to 6 and w is equal to 8. That's so interesting. Calculate the value of h plus w squared. And the last question, when This one is for the K lovers. And K is equal to 3. And A is equal to 9. Calculate the value of four K plus A squared. Yes. Go ahead.
Can you go back to the first slide, please, so I can screenshot it?
Who's speaking? Who's speaking?
Okay.
Say it again.
Okay.
Natasha, no problem. Quickly take a screenshot of the first one. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is the second slide. What number are you on, Xavier? What number are you on, Xavier?
Number 4.
Say it again, Kamani.
Good night, Mr. Petit. Sorry for being late.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Number 4.
Number
What we're
4.
doing though.
You understand what we're doing?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
You said no, Kamani?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You have to substitute, right? So let me this actually supposed to look probably better than this. So basically, what we're gonna do is we see x is 7, so we substitute x for 7, y is 3, but y and 3 there, and then solve it. All right.
Okay, I understand.
Understand? Okay. Where's Ivan Green?
I've never
I-
done this before.
Ivan Green, where's Ivan Green? Trying to figure why he is where's Ivan? Yes, Ivan.
Yes, sir.
Are you in class?
No, sir. You could resend me. Yeah, at the end. Wait again.
Okay. It's the same link. Let me send it. All right. Are y'all finished with this?
No, sir. Number 3.
Number 3, okay.
Yes, sir.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'm doing the last one.
What's on number 3 too?
Okay.
I'm
All right. And okay, Evan. Patrick, what number you on? Where's Patrick? Where's Nathaniel? Where's Natheo? And Morano, are you there? Uh-huh.
I finished also. May I use the bathroom, please?
Did you send in your work?
I will wait now.
Wait, are you supposed to send it to you, like on
Yes,
WhatsApp?
take a picture of your
Email?
work and send to me. Yes, take a picture of your work and send to me.
Okay, yes, sir.
All right. When you're finished, take a picture of your work and send to me. That's what I need you to do. All right.
I'm finished.
You're finished as well. Anyone else is finished? Anyone else is finished?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And Makaya Roka, what number you on?
I'm on number 3.
Number 3. Okay. Yes, Makaya Roka, what number you on?
I'm on number 3 on the first side.
Okay, number 3 you're on the first, okay. And Alea, what number you on?
I'm done.
You finished? Did you send in your work already?
No, sir.
Take a picture of your work and send it to me.
Excuse me, Susie. May I use the bathroom, please?
Yes, we can.
Thank you.
Yes, we can. Kordai, where's Kordai? Kordai, can you hear me? Hello, Kordai. Yes, I don't see you doing the work that I sent you. Say it again. Just load it in. Okay, I need you to do the mensuration thing I sent you, okay? All right, do that for me. And make sure when you do the mensuration, make sure draw the image. And I noticed that you don't write the full questions. All right, you have to write down the full questions. Koda, you can't take no shortcuts. All right, you understand me? Good, so make sure to do that for me. All right. Let's go ahead and answer these questions. For number 1, let's go ahead and do it. Number 1, we have 5x plus y squared. We want to do any. Okay, let me see if I could separate these properly so we have enough space. Okay, that should be enough. Yeah, that should be enough. All right. For number 1, any volunteers for number 1? Come here with number 1. Go ahead. So we have 5. Instead of putting x, we're gonna put what?
We're gonna put 6.
Yeah.
We're gonna put 7.
7, very good. Plus
Plus 3.
Plus
y.
3.
Y, right? So it's gonna be 3 what?
Square.
3 squared.
squared.
Very good. What is 5 times 7?
35.
35, very good. So it's gonna be 35 plus, what is 3 squared?
3 squares is 6.
No, what is 3 squared?
3 squared is 9.
Oh, 9. Sorry, 9.
9, very good. So we have 35 plus 9, which is what?
44.
44.
35 plus 9 is 44. Anyone got 44 for the first one?
I did.
I
do.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good, excellent. Where is
I got it.
where's Ivan? Ivan Green? Can you hear me? Ivan Green. Ivan Green, can you hear me? Where is he?
Mr. Petit.
1 second. Where's Ivan Green? I can't hear from that guy. Is he here? Yes, he is. Ivan. Ivan, do you understand how to do number 2?
No, sir.
All right, so we have P is equal to 8, right? And we have M is equal to 4. So if you notice carefully, we have M squared plus 3P. So that means wherever we see M, we're gonna put what?
4. I mean, yeah, 4.
And wherever we see P, we're gonna put what?
8.
Good. So M squared is gonna be what? Instead of putting M, we're gonna put what?
4.
4 squared, very good. Plus what? Plus
8.
3 times P. So it's gonna be 3
Oh,
times
yeah,
what?
it is.
3
8.
times what? 8.
8.
Very good. 3 times 8. Very good. 3 times 8. So it's gonna be 3 times 8. Understand that, right?
Yes, sir. Oh no,
Good.
wait, where the times come from though?
Because it's once it's together like that, once it's close, like this is 3 times P because they're close together.
Oh,
All right?
okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Good. So 4 squared, what is 4 squared? That's gonna be what?
8.
No.
Sure.
4 squared. 4 squared is 4 times 4.
16.
So 4 squared is gonna be 4 times 4. What is 4 times 4?
16.
16. Very good. It's gonna be 16. Right? So 4 squared is 16, right? Plus, what is 3 times 8?
3 times 8. 8, 16, 24.
24, very good. And then, so we have to add 16 plus 24. Class, when we add 16 and 24, what we get?
30.
16 plus 24?
40.
40.
40.
Also, my bad.
Yeah, 40. Ivan, I need you to write this down, okay?
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Ivan, you need to write this down, okay?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. Someone have a question?
For number 1, I mess up because like you see how it's 3 in the brackets and then 2 at the top. I get 6 instead of 9.
Oh, it's 3 squared, so it's gonna be 3 times 3.
Oh,
You understand
okay.
me?
Yes. So
Good, it's 3 times 3. Okay. Where is Christian? Christian, Christian.
I'm here.
What? I need you to help me with number 3.
Number 3 will be equal to 2 times 6 plus 8 squared.
So we have 2 times h. H is what?
6.
H is 6. So h is 6. Plus. W squared. That's gonna be what? 8. What?
Squared.
8 squared. Very good. Gonna be equal to 2 times 6 is what?
12.
12. Very good. And what is 8 squared?
64.
64.
64. How do we know that?
Because we multiply 8 times 8 times 8 times 8.
Just multiply 8 times 8. And what is 8 times 8?
64.
64. Very good. So we have 12 plus 64. What is 12 plus 64?
70,
72.
70,
76. 76. Very good. 76. Class, did y'all get that? 76?
So
I did.
Christian, did
I
you
did.
get 76, Christian?
Yes, sir.
Christian, your mommy is saying I didn't send you any work. What work she talking about?
Pardon me?
Your mother is saying I didn't send you any work. What work is she talking about?
The work that you missed over 2 days.
Oh, she's talking about the work that I would have missed on
Oh, Monday and Tuesday? Okay.
Tuesday and Wednesday.
All right, no problem. I'll send that to you right after class. But do you understand this, Christian?
Yes, sir.
Let's do one more.
Can I do it, please?
Yeah. So it's gonna be 4 times what?
4
4
times
times 3.
Okay. So wherever we see, because K is 3, right? So wherever we see K, we put 3. What else, Christian?
Okay, so 4 times 3 plus 9 squared.
9. Why you have 9?
Because A equals 9.
Very good. And Christian, what is 4 times 3?
12.
12. Isn't it interesting that we have 12 again? I didn't even notice that. Because 2 times 6 is 12. And then 4 times 3 is also 12. I did not even see that. And then 9 squared, Christian, what is that?
71.
71?
81.
81, sorry, my bad.
81, there we go. 81. And then what we do when we, Christian, what we do with this?
12 plus 81.
Which is what?
12 plus 81. Is it, wouldn't it? Okay. Hold on, what's 12 plus 81? 92.
Close.
93.
93.
93.
93. All right. 93. Did anyone get all 4 of these right? Let me know if you got all 4 of these
I
right.
did.
I did.
I did.
I did.
All right.
I did.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Yes.
So the powers, I get it mixed up because instead of doing 3 times 3, like I was like multiplying
It's
it like 3
multiplying it.
times 2. Yes.
Be careful, okay, Debria, be careful.
Yes, sir.
Put an I inside the chat if you understand this. Put an I inside the chat if you understand this. Put an N if you do not understand this. But put an I in the chat if you understand this, please. Put an N if you do not understand this. But put an I inside the chat if you understand this. Dior, where's Dior? Dior borrows.
Yes, sir.
The last time you sent me notes was from Monday. What happened?
Yes. I wasn't feeling good. I was under the flu.
Okay. All
I
right,
I will try to get the rest of the notes to you by tomorrow.
okay, no problem. I love to send you, all I sent you the notes is just you have to write them down. Do you understand this, Dior?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you have this written down? Because I need to see your notes for this.
Yes, sir.
So take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp.
Yes.
Okay, what I need you to do is I need you all to take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp if you haven't already. And put an I inside the chat if you understand, put an N if you still don't understand what we're doing. All right. So do we prefer substitution or simplifying algebraic expression?
Substitution.
Both for me.
Both for you? You sure? Y'all sure? It's gonna make
Both for me.
both? Okay. Or me and medium mode. Which one?
Substitution.
No, medium and modes.
Substitution. Once you understand the rules, then all of them fine.
All of them fine. Okay, sure. Okay. I love the confidence. Antoine, they are very confident. So that's what I love. There's Antoine. Let's do more examples. Okay, so for more examples, we just gonna look at different ways in which, like different expressions that we could have substitution they ask us to substitute. So that's what we're gonna be doing for like just looking at different ways they can bring it to us, right? So there are different ways we could have it. So let's go ahead and do it. 155. Oh yeah, I just remembered that. Let's do this one. I like this one. I'm going to, ooh. This is a good question. I like this one. It's just that, just don't be afraid of the negatives, okay? Just don't be afraid of the negatives. So this one says, given that x is equal to -3 and y is equal to 4, calculate the value of y cubed plus x times y. Again, given that x is equal to -3 and y is equal to 4, calculate the value of y cubed plus x times y. All right. And that's how we're gonna do it. So y cubed plus x times y. Okay, so let's go ahead and answer it. Now, some of you may already know how to do it, so that's fine. If you do, you could go right ahead and do it and put your answer in the chat. Anyone think they know how to do this without my help?
I do.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Keisha.
Oh, me.
You think so? Well, try it. Put your answer inside the chat. All right. Try it and put your answer inside the chat. So what we have to do is we have to substitute, right? So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna write our expression. So we have y cubed plus what? Plus x multiplied, x multiplied by what? Y, right? So in this case, what is x? What is x in this case? What is x?
X is -3.
X is -3.
-3.
X is -3. And what is y?
+4,
Y
basically.
is +4. Yeah, y is +4. And so we have, it's going to be equal to y cubed. Y cubed is what? Y cubed is what?
4 times 3.
4 times 4 times 4
Very good.
times
4. 4 to the power of 3.
Is equal to 64.
Right. Plus, right? Plus, what is x? X is what?
-3.
X is -3. And what is y?
4.
Y
+4.
is +4. Y is +4. All right. So we have 4 cubed plus -3 times 4. All right. Now all we did was substitute. So Maya, do you understand that? All we did was substitute. Devin Bar, you understand that? And Damori, do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All we did was substitute, right? That's all we did. And so, how are we gonna do with what are we gonna do with 4 cubed? What is 4 cubed?
That's -4 cubed.
4 cubed, yeah.
Where is 4 cubed? Oh, that's 4 times 4.
4 cubed.
4 times 4.
Oh, that's 40.
cubed.
Oh, that's 48. That's 48. That's 48.
4 cubed.
Yeah, that's 48.
4 cubed.
That's 48.
So 4 cubed
That's
is
64.
It's
64.
Oh, 64?
Times.
Oh,
Yeah.
4 times 4.
4 times 4 times what?
4.
Times 4, right? And so we have 4 times 4, which is what?
8. No, 16.
16, thank you. Equals
Times 4.
times 4. And 16 times 4 is what?
64.
64, very good. How do we know that? Really just multiply, right? So we say
Yes, sir.
64 multiplied by 4 all over. 4 times 4 is 16, put the 6 down. Put the 1 up. 4 times 6 is what?
24.
Plus 1 is?
25.
5.
What are we doing? Golly. I just realized what
No,
I'm doing.
another 4.
I
It's only,
Stressful, dog. They only see 4.
4.
Oh my
it's
goodness.
only 4.
16. 4 times 16. 4 times 6 is what?
24.
24. Put the 4 down and put the 2 up. 4 times 1 is
4.
plus 2 is
6.
6.
So what is 4 cubed?
64.
64. Very good. 4 cubed is 64. Plus. Now this is the thing right there, right? What is -3 times +4?
-12.
-1.
What is a -3 times +12?
+12.
No.
No, that's -12.
No,
That's
no,
-12.
no. What is -3 times +12?
-12.
-12. -12.
-12.
-12.
-12. -12. -12. Thank you. Because a negative times a positive is still a
Negative.
negative. So some people may, Mr. Petit, where the multiplication sign? It's right there. When they are close to each other, when they are adjacent to each other, what does that mean?
Multiplication.
That means multiplication. That's what that means, all right? And so we are just gonna go ahead.
So any positive number times a negative number equals a negative number.
That's correct. Positive times a negative is
So
also
what about when we're doing division?
same thing.
Thank you.
So now we have positive multiplied by a negative, positive multiplied by a negative because the bracket is multiplication. So it's gonna be 64 minus 12. And what is 64 minus 12? That's gonna be what?
52.
64 minus 12 is what?
52.
52. Someone said 52. Anyone could second that?
Yes, sir.
I got
I got that.
So we have 4 minus 2, which is what? 2.
2.
Then 6 minus 1 is
5.
5. So the answer is what?
52.
52. Very good. 52. Let me know if y'all understand how I got this, please. Let me know if y'all understand how I got this. Let me know if y'all understand this.
I understand, but I didn't went that far.
What did you do?
I need stop as 12, 64 plus 12.
Okay. And you didn't know what to do it afterwards.
No, sir.
Okay. Do we understand this? Let me know if y'all understand this, please.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Yes, sir. One more example.
Do we understand this? 1 second, Keenan. Do we understand this, class? Let me know if y'all understand this, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's only two
Yes, sir.
people. That's only a few persons. The rest of you, do y'all
sir.
understand this?
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
One more example.
All right. Someone said they want another example. Who needs another example?
I do.
Me.
Okay.
Me too.
Me.
I do.
All right. All right. Kanan, you have a question?
So anyway a negative and a positive being switched around, it would still end up as a negative.
That's correct.
Thank you.
That's correct. That's correct. All right. Let's go ahead and do another example. Do we still prefer substitution over simplifying?
I don't like it.
I prefer this.
You don't like it? You prefer this?
I still like both. I still like both.
Still like both. Okay. All right. We'll see. We'll see. Let me.
So far.
So far. It's a good response. All right, let's go ahead and do another one. So more examples here. More examples. So if you already know how to do it, you can put your answers inside the chat and we will look at it. And I will look at it. If you know what to do. all right, and you don't want to wait on us and you know what to do, then you can put your answer inside the chat. I want us to do, let's say, given that, so given that last time x was what? X was -3. So let's say that given that x is equal to -6 and a y is equal to 5. Calculate the value of what it was. What is the equation? Y cubed plus xy. Calculate the value of y cubed, so y cubed, y raised to the power of 3 plus xy. All right. And so let's go ahead. If you, like I said, if you already know the answer, you can go ahead and do it on your own. So what's the first thing we're gonna do? By the way, 1 second. Ajani, are you writing this down? Where's Ajani? Ajani, are you writing this down? Ivory, did you write this down, Ivory?
Yes, sir.
Wyatt, do you understand what to do? Okay. Yes, we are writing this down. So we have y cubed. So we have y. Oh, let me use a red.
Good night, Mr. Petit.
Good night. Alora, why are you always coming late? You missed the whole lesson.
I came home late, sorry.
Oh, okay. So we have y cubed plus xy. So we have x is equal to what? -6, right? So what does that mean? That means that we're gonna put -6 in for x. And what we're gonna put for y?
25.
We're gonna put what we're gonna put for y?
120.
What is y? What is y? What is y?
Say why
125.
What is y?
125.
why is
Oh, y is 5. Y is 5. Y is 5.
Again, yes, y is 5.
Oh,
And x is what?
X is -6.
-6. Good. So let's substitute. We're gonna put y is 5. So wherever we see y, we put what?
5.
Put 5. So it's gonna be 5 raised to the power of what?
3.
3. Thank you. Plus, if you know the final answer, you can put inside the chat. What is x? What is x?
6.
-6.
-6. Multiplied by, what is y? Y is what? Y is 5 again. Good. Y is 5. And so that's what we're gonna do now. Where is Alora? Laura Green?
Yes, sir.
No, we're gonna do now is we are going to figure out what is 5 cubed. All right. So 5 cubed. So 5 cubed is gonna be equal to what?
5 times 5 times 5 times 5.
5 times what?
5.
Times 5 times what?
5.
Times 5. You understand that, Alora?
Yes, sir.
Good. So we say 5 times 5. That gives us what?
25.
25. We bring down the what?
5.
Bring down the 5. And we multiply 25 times what?
So 5.
25 times 5.
125.
125.
And what is 25 times 5?
125.
Y'all got 125 and y'all multiplied it?
Yes.
So we have 25 multiplied by 5. So we have 5 times 5, which is
25.
25. Put the 5 down, put the 2 up. We say 5 times 2, which is what?
10.
10. And 5
And two is
times
12.
5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 is
Plus 2. 12.
12. It's going to be 101.
25.
125. So the answer is going to be 100 and
125.
125. Anyone got 125 for that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Me.
Perfect. So it's going to be 125 here. Next, what we have to say, okay, so we say that 5 cubed is 125. 125 plus what is 6 times 5?
Negative 30.
Negative 30.
Negative 30.
Negative 30. Very good. Negative 30. Negative 30. All right, 6 times 5 is negative 30. What are we gonna do at this point? We have to do what?
Add.
Subtract.
What do we have to do?
Subtract.
Subtract.
Subtract 125. 125 and
So
30.
subtract 125 and what?
30.
30.
Negative 30.
30. Now, why is that? Where we
Because
get
positive,
what?
positive times negative equals a negative.
Very good, because a positive times a negative is a negative. So we have 125 minus 30. Again, we have 125 minus 30. 125 minus 30 is going to be what?
95.
95.
So 125
positive 95 to be exact.
minus 30. It's going to be 5 minus 0 is 5. 2 minus 3, we can't do that. This becomes what? 12. 12 minus 3 is what?
9.
9. It's going to be what?
95.
95. Very good. 95. Did anyone get this right before me?
Yes, sir.
I
Before
did.
me?
I did.
I got it wrong.
I did.
I didn't notice the negative 6.
Oh, the
Then I
negative
corrected
6.
it in the chat.
Ah, I got it.
Put the 125 plus negative 2.
Say it again.
125 and then you plus it and then you put negative 3.
Negative 3?
I mean 30, my bad.
Oh, if you mean like you just have this step?
Yes, sir.
And then you don't put this one?
Yes, sir.
But then you got 95? But did you get 95?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, good.
Mr. Petit, what subject do we have after math tonight?
We have social studies and religious studies. Social studies first and then religious studies. All right. Do we understand this?
Yes,
Do you all need one more example or we could go to great exercise now?
Exercise.
Who said they need one more example?
Laura.
Who said they need one more example?
Morris.
Me, Laura.
Morris. Anyone else? Who
Harmony.
else?
Laura.
Harmony. Okay.
Laura.
Tashanique. Okay. Let me ask a question. Are you writing this down? Let me know if you're writing this down, please, because I'm going to move this.
Yes, sir.
Anaya Monroe. Where's Anaya? Anaya Monroe. Where's Anaya Monroe? Can you hear me, Anaya? Where's Anaya? And Brianna Moss. Do you understand this, Brianna? Brianna Moss.
Yes, sir.
Crispin Rogers. Do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Joseph.
Screenshot it right now. If you remove the slide.
Say it again, Joseph.
If you remove the slide right now, I can screenshot it.
Yeah, take a screenshot of this. The Bria DeVoe. The Bria DeVoe. You understand this? All right. All right, let's go ahead and do another. All right, let's go and do another example on this. Let me move this. We only need one more example. I think after one more example, we should be able to do a great exercise. We're not spending eternity on this one question. So one more example. So please pay attention. If you do not understand it, please pay attention. All right. So we can do one more example and then we should be good. Okay. More examples. They say the third time is the charm. So let's do it. So
Mr. Petit, if we finish early, can you do one of those example of what y'all did yesterday? Because even though I write it down, after you send me the notes, I still a little confused because I wasn't here yesterday.
can you watch the video? The video will explain it in its entirety. Did I send you the video, Tiffany?
I think so.
Yeah, you should watch the video. But I will make some time to do at least one of them. All right.
Thank you.
Okay, so what it is, given that x is equal to -7 and y is equal to 6. Calculate the value of y cubed plus plus 3 plus xy. Okay, yeah, I think we could. So this is another one. This is our last example on this. What are we gonna do, class? How are we gonna do this? By the way, if you know how to do this, put your answers inside the chat, please. What are we gonna do first? First of all. Hello? What are we gonna do first? Say it again.
We're gonna lay them.
What are we gonna do first?
Lay them out.
Say it again. What's the first thing
See
we're
what
gonna do?
y equals to?
Yes, we see what y is equal to what? 6 and x is equal to what?
7. -7.
Yeah, -7. And it's gonna be equal to, what is y cubed? Y is what?
Y times y
is
times
6.
y.
Y is 6, very good.
6 times 6.
Cube plus what is x?
7.
X is -7, so it's gonna be open bracket. -7, right? Multiplied by y, what is y?
6.
6.
Y 6.
Very good, 6. And so it is gonna be equal to, right? It's gonna be equal to, let me separate this. So we have 6 cubed. So 6 cubed is equal to what? 6 times what?
Times 6.
Times 6
Times 6.
times what? Times 6.
Times 6.
Very good. We have 6 times 6, which is equal to what?
36.
36.
36. Multiplied by
6.
multiplied by 6 is equal to,
216.
and then we have 36 multiplied by 6. 36 multiplied by 6, so 36 multiplied by 6. 6 times 6 is 36. Put the 6 down. Put the 3 above.
33.
6 times 3 is what?
18.
18.
18. And 3
18.
is 21.
18 plus 3 is
21.
21. And so the answer is going to be what?
216.
216. 216. All right, 216. And so we have 6 cubed is what? 6 cubed is what?
216.
216. Very good. 216. Plus. What is 6 times, sorry, what is negative 7 times 6?
Negative 42.
Negative what?
42.
Negative 42.
Negative 42. Very good. It's going to be equal to 216. We have positive times a negative. What is positive times a negative? What is positive times a negative?
Negative.
Positive times a negative. It's going to be
Negative.
1 second.
216 negative 42.
Very good. So it's going to be, what's going to be 216 minus what?
42.
42. And so that means that we have to subtract, right? So we say,
Yeah. 216 take away 42.
216
Give
minus,
you 174.
minus 42. What does it give me?
174.
6 minus 2 is
4.
4. 1 minus 4, we don't know. We put the 1 there, put the 11. 11 minus 4 is what?
7.
7.
4, 5,
174.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's going to be 7. And then 1 minus 0 is
1.
1. So it's going to be 174. So we have, it's going to be equal to
174.
174. 174. Did you all get this? Did you all get this?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Anyone,
close.
anyone
I
got
have
it?
one.
You would say it again?
I get it before you. I
You
put
got
it
it
in
right.
the chat.
You got it right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Anyone else got it right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Mr. Petit, I had 164. I was off.
Oh, close. Zion Neely, where's Zion Neely? Zion Neely,
Yes, sir.
do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
How did I get 174?
You got 174 by. So first, you put 6. You put 6 3 times, and you multiply 6 by 6, which is 36, and then you bring down the 6, which is, and then you multiply 36 by 6, and it's 216, and then you bring that over, and 36 minus 6 is 216, so You bring down the 36.
Which part are you on? This part?
No, so the opposite side.
So we have 6 cubed is what?
216.
Good. And then what we do on this side?
Yeah, multiply those.
Yeah, so -7 times 6 is what?
-42.
Good. And a positive times
So
the
you
negative
subtract.
is, we subtract. Good. What we subtract?
We subtract 216 by 42.
And that gives us what?
174.
Very good. What I need y'all to do is take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Not only this, but all 3 of the examples. Take a picture of them and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need y'all to do that right now. Take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Cleveland, do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Good. Condoleezza, Condoleezza, do you understand this? Condoleezza?
Yes, sir.
And Ivan, do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Kiajne, do you understand this? Kiajne, where's Kiajne? Where's Kiajne? Kiajne, can you hear me? Where's Kiajne? I can't really hear from Kiajne. Tyreek, where's Tyreek? Do you understand this, Tyreek? Tyreek, do you understand this? Where's Tyreek?
But
Do you understand this?
I can't hear this after free.
I'm
Oh,
saying,
yes, sir.
did you send me the notes? Did you send me the notes, Tyreek?
For today?
Yes, for today.
No, sir. I can send it right now.
Yeah, you need to send in the notes.
Okay.
Wyatt, you need to send me your notes. Trayvon, Cambridge, you need to send me a note. Sharon Spencer, do you understand this?
Yes, ma'am, Mr. Petit.
1 second. Sharon Spencer, you understand this? Where's Sharon? Or Sharon Spencer, do you understand this? Someone had a question for me?
Yes, sir. I understand.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
go ahead, Debria.
You could go back, please.
Okay, no problem. Samaya, you understand this, Samaya?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Samaya Pindo, you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Anicia Moray, do you understand this?
Yes.
Pardon?
Yes, sir.
You understand how we got 174, right?
Yes.
Okay. And Jemiah, do you understand this? Jemiah, do you understand this? Where's Jemiah? Where's Jemiah? Jemiah, can you hear me? I can't hear from Jemiah. Jaden Seymour, can you hear me? Where's Jaden? Jaden Seymour? Where's Jaden? Jaden, can you hear me? Jaden, can you hear me? I can't hear from Jaden. Jaden, Jeremiah Rule. Where's Jeremiah Rule? Jeremiah Rule, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand how we got this, Jeremiah?
Yes, sir, again.
Okay, did you send me your notes?
Yes, I send it right now.
All right, good. Let's move on to the grade exercise, please. So for
Mr.
this one,
Petit, I didn't ask if you could have gone back to the
Mr. Petit,
previous
can you go back
slide.
to the last slide?
yes, I can. Let me erase this first, and then I'm gonna go back to the previous slide. All right. Let me move all this. Okay, this was the previous slide. So if you do not have this one, you can take a picture of this and send it to me. If you do not have this, this is the previous slide. All right. All right, let's go. Let's move on.
Mr. Petit, what is the other subject besides math that we have today?
Social studies and religious studies.
No.
Great exercise. Number. This has
Good
to be
night.
good night. Great exercise number 2 or 3. This number 2 or 3.
Oh.
Number 2.
I have to.
Okay.
I have to leave soon. Can you send me the notes, please?
Who is speaking?
Jaden Branchero.
No problem. So for the great exercise number 2, we have I want us to do the similar question. So given that is number 1. So given that, write this down for me, please. Given that.
No bonus question. No bonus question tonight.
Yo, you want a bonus? I'm so glad that you reminded. I am
I
so
think we're
glad.
good.
I'm so glad you remind me that.
No.
I'm so glad. I am so
I think we
kind.
had enough bonus questions last night.
I remember.
Reminded.
Yes, he did. But I saying thank you, Jesus. No bonus question.
No, for real. I was thinking about it, and I was like, and then I just forgot it because so much things is happening at once. Thank you for the reminder. You're so kind.
You are not welcome, Mr. Petite.
Calculate the
say
value. Calculate the
happened?
value. Calculate the value.
Mr. Petit, may I use the restroom, please?
Yes, you can calculate the value of.
You trying to get in with the class meeting?
Kaden, where's Kaden? Kaden, are you there? Kaden, can you hear
Yes,
me?
sir.
No, not Kaden. Kanan. Where's Kanan?
Yes, sir.
Take that back for me, please.
I take it back.
Good. All right, it's gonna be x is equal to -3, okay. Let's say that x is equal to -8, and y is equal to let's say 4. Calculate the value of that. Number 3, given that x is equal to -10, and y is equal to 7. Calculate the value of this thing. And then, so those are the first three. I'm gonna give you 4. 2. Okay. Good one. It's number 4. Um, given that, number 4. Let's enlarge this. So y is equal to, yeah, let's do it. And then number 4. Good. You know what that means. Number 4 is the bonus. Given
I knew
that,
from I saw the
all right.
What's the bonus?
Yeah, number 4 is the bonus, yeah. Number 4 is the bonus. Go ahead. Damari, what number you on, Damari?
2.
Number 2, you understand what to do, Damari?
Yes, sir.
Is Antio or Amadea? Antio or Amadea, you're there? Is Antio or Amadea? Caden Dean. Where's Caden Dean? Caden Dean, can you hear me? Caden Dean, can you hear me? And Caden Dean, where's Caden Dean?
Yes, sir.
Caden Dean, what number you on?
I'm on number 2.
Good. And Ivan Green. Hello? Hello? Do it and then send it to me off a phone, all right? The pictures. You understand me? It's not all right, Ivan. I keep on telling you that it's either yes or no, so. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Good. Do that for me. I put the 4 questions. Quickly do them and send me your work. All right. Okay, the rest of you, what number y'all on? What number y'all on?
Finishing number 2.
Finish with number 2. Tyreek, what number? Tyreek, what number
I'm
you
on
on?
number 3.
That's good. Tyreek, what number you on? Tyreek, what number you on? Satazia, what number you on, Satazia?
Number 2.
Satazia, you haven't been sending me your notes, you know. Satazia?
Yes, sir.
You haven't sent me your notes. So what you been doing? What happened?
Writing.
But you have to send me the notes, Satazia. How much times I asked for the notes? You have to send me them. Take a picture of what you have so far.
Yes, sir.
Where is Tori Miller? Tori Miller, what number you on? Tori Miller? Where's Tori Miller? Tori Miller, are you there? Where's Tori Miller? Randolph Bethel, where's Randolph? Randolph, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I don't understand why she's do this. You have to send me good pictures. Please make sure when you're sending the pictures that the pictures are actually clear so I can see it. Philip, what number you on, Philip? Philip, what number you on? Philip?
Number 3.
Number 3, you understand what you're doing?
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Yes, sir.
Good. Yeah, someone have a question?
Yeah, so, well, it's
Go
not
ahead.
really a question, but Aaron and I have to leave.
Okay, no problem.
Mr. Petit, you writing it down, right?
Yes, you are writing this down. Akira. Where's Akira? Akira, I need you to send me, what number you on, Akira? What number you on? And do you understand what you're doing? The same thing for Alexia Brown. Alexia Brown, what number are you on? And do you understand what you're doing? I need Akira and Alexia to answer me, please. Number 1 and not really, okay. Alexia Brown, what number you on? Owen says the bonus. That's good. Anyone finish? Is there anyone who's finished?
I am.
I am.
Soon.
Divine.
I am.
Okay. Destiny Johnson, what number you on?
I'm finished.
You're finished? Ken Leah, where's Ken Leah?
Oh.
Ken Leah, can you hear me, Ken Leah? I don't know, I can't hear from Ken Leah. Ken Leah, can you hear me? And where's Rodrigo Roll? Rodrigo Roll, are you there? Rodrigo Roll.
Yes, sir.
What number you on?
I'm done.
I already finished.
Ready, finish? Okay.
I'm done.
All right. All right, let's go ahead and answer it. By the way, if you're ready, you finished, I want to see y'all answers in the chat. Let me see what you have so far. Let's go ahead and answer these. So we have for number 1, any volunteers for this one? What are we gonna do?
I'd like to try Mr. Petit because I was driving all that time and at one point I was confused.
Okay, so we have y cubed. So y we know is 2, so it's gonna be what?
Y cube.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
So y is 2, right?
It's gonna be 2 times 2 times 2.
Which is what?
6. Which is 6.
No.
No. 8. Y cube. 2 times 2.
What is 2 cubed?
2 cube is 4.
Wow.
Mr. Petit, 2 cube. You say 2 cube is 9.
Mercy.
2 3 is 9. 2 times 2 is 4.
2 cube is 8.
4 is 8. It's 8, Mr. Petit.
Good. So we have, so 2 cubed is 8. X is what? X
is negative.
-3. Good. Multiply by what?
multiplied by
2, right?
2. Yes, sir.
So it's equal to 2 cubed is
8
8 plus, right?
plus what?
Negative 3 times 2 is what?
Which is 6. Negative 6.
Negative 6. So we have 8 minus 6. I mean, sorry, yeah, 8 minus 6. What is 8 minus 6?
2
8 minus 6 is 2.
minus 2.
Very good.
Oh my God, I did it right. Then tear out the paper. Then
All right. Anyone got 2 right? Anyone got 2 right? Anyone got 2
Yes,
right?
I did.
I did.
All right.
I
Good.
did.
Good. 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 Chanel Pen, help me with number 2. Chanel
I
Pen.
do number 2 over.
You're doing it over now?
Yeah, I just realized what I did something wrong.
Did something wrong. Okay. Satasia, where's Satasia?
Yes, sir.
Help me with number 2. So we have what we're gonna do. We know that x is negative 8. Y is what?
4.
So wherever we see y, we're gonna put what?
4.
4. So let's put it in. It's gonna be 4 raised to the power of what?
3.
3 plus what?
Plus 8.
Plus negative 8.
Negative 8. Yep.
Times what?
4.
That's 4. Very good. What is 4 cubed?
4 times 4 times 4.
Good. And class, what is 4 times 4 times 4?
64.
64. 64.
64.
So Zateja, what is 4 cubed?
4 cubed. 4 times 4 times 4 is 64.
Very good. And then we have 8. Negative 8 times 4 is what? Negative 8 times 4.
32.
32.
I need Zateja to answer me. Negative 8 times 4.
32.
32. Very good. But it's gonna be negative 32, right?
Negative 32. Yes, sir.
Negative 32. Good. And so we say it's gonna be equal to 64, right? Minus what?
32.
32. And class, what is 64 minus 32?
32.
32.
Oh, 32. Yeah. Okay. Anyone else got that? Let me know if y'all got that, please. Let me know if
Yes,
y'all
sir.
got that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Excellent. Excellent.
Yes, sir.
Good. Ren, where's Ren? Ren, can you hear me? Ren, can you hear me? Where's Ren?
Yes, sir.
Good. So Ren, what I need to know is, did you get number 1 and 2 right?
Yes, sir.
What you have for number 3?
I have um
Did you answer it? Not, did you answer it yet? Did you answer it yet?
no, sir.
Okay, so let's do it. Let's do it together. What is Y?
So you put 7 times 7 by Q
7 cubed. Very good.
plus 10 7. I mean
Negative 10.
negative 10. 7.
7. Very good. It's gonna be equal to what? What is 7 cubed? So class, what is 7 cubed?
343.
343.
243.
49.
So we have Ren, what is 7 times 7?
49.
Ren,
49.
what is 7 times 7?
49.
Good. Multiplied by what?
3.
No, we multiply it by 7 again. So we have 49 times 7, which is what? 49 times 7, which is what?
343.
Thank you, Destiny. 49 times 7 is going to be what? 340.
343.
Very good, 343. Did anyone else get 343? Let me know, please. If anyone got
Yes,
I
sir.
did.
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we have 343. That's not our final answer, though. Ren, what is negative 10 times 7?
Negative 70.
Negative 70.
Negative 70, very good. So we have 343 plus negative 70. We know that a positive times a negative is going to be equal to a negative. So we have, it's going to be equal to 343. 343. Plus and minus is going to be minus what?
70.
70. And what is 343 minus 70?
273.
273.
273.
343 minus 70.
273.
Minus 70 is 273. 273. Good, 273. Did anyone else get this correct?
Yes,
I
sir.
did.
Anyone else get this
I
correct?
did.
So I did.
Very good.
That's the only one I got right so far.
That's the only one you got right.
Because I was close with the first two.
Okay. All right, next. Class. What y'all got for the bonus?
119.
I got 119.
Yes, sir.
I got that too, 119.
Really?
Excuse me, Mr. Petit. Maybe excuse please.
Yes, you can quickly. Class, what y'all get for the bonus?
I got 119.
119.
I got 109.
119?
119.
Okay, well, let's see. So we have a cube. A cube plus what? 3 times. 3 times what? B. That's equal to what? A is what? 5. This is what? 5 what?
125.
5 cube plus 3 times what?
Negative.
3 times what? Negative what?
Negative 2.
Negative 2. Very good.
And I gave you negative 6.
What is 5 cube? What is 5 cube?
125.
125. Very good. 125. 5 cube is 125. And then 3 times negative 2 is what?
6.
3 times negative 2 is what?
Negative 6.
Negative 6. Very good. So it's going to be equal to 125. We have positive times negative, which gives us a what? Negative. It's going to be negative 6. So we have 125 minus 6. Again, we have 125 minus 6. And 125 minus 6 is what?
119.
119.
119. 119. 125 minus 6 is 119. All right.
Just Mr. Petit, you forgot to put the 3 in brackets.
3. No, we don't put that 3 in brackets because it's already outside, so we don't need to put it in the brackets. And like we substituting, right?
Yes, so thank you.
Did anyone?
I got all right.
Did anyone get all right? All 4?
I did.
Yes, sir.
All
right.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah.
Only one.
Anyone got 1 wrong? Anyone got 1 wrong?
I did.
Who's
I
that?
got one.
1 wrong. Okay.
All right.
Christian, which one you got wrong?
Number 4. I didn't use I used a positive 2 instead of a negative 2.
Oh, be careful. Be careful what you substitute. Anyone got 2 wrong? 2 wrong. Anyone got 2 wrong? All right. What I need you to do is put an I inside the chat if you understand what to do. Put an I inside the chat if you understand what to do. Put an N if you do not understand what to do. So let me ask a question. Do you prefer substitution or simplifying?
Substitution.
Substitution.
I'm still on both, Mr. Petit. Still both.
Still both? Still on both. Okay. So this hasn't changed your mind as yet.
Probably simplifying. Not gonna lie.
Probably simplifying. Okay. All right. Okay.
Both of them are simple in my idea.
Who is that speaking?
Cameron.
Cameron. Both of them are simple. That's good. All right. So let's go ahead and let's do one more. I'm gonna do let me move this and color all drawings. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm gonna give you one. These ones, I just need you to, you don't have to, obviously you're gonna work it out in your book, but I need you to just put the answers in the chat. Right, so for these ones, just put the answers in the chat. All right. So let me see. I'm just gonna give you, yeah, just put the answers inside the chat. If you think you know the answer, put the answers inside the chat. Let's do, yeah, let's do these two. Yeah, put the answer inside the chat for me, please. It's just put the answer inside the chat. I'm just gonna give you 2 of them. Put the answer inside the chat. This is the first one. By the way, these are past questions. So as you can see, 3 marks. If you get it right, 3 marks. And
we still writing it down and answering in the chat or just in the chat?
let's answer inside the
Sir,
chat.
this work is very difficult.
Oh, give me 1 second. 1 moment. Put your answer inside the chat for me,
The
please.
question looks very easy.
It looks easy.
Yes, it does.
Yes, sir, I completely agree with this person. It is very easy.
Okay, 1 second. Give me 1
Oh,
moment.
this is simple. Oh, this is very simple.
Okay. All right. Okay. Put your answer inside the chat for me, please. Just put the answer inside the chat. If you know the answer, put the answer inside the chat. I expect all of you to try. All right. Put the answer inside the chat for me. Go ahead. Go ahead.
He's trying to unmute me.
I unmute you. I unmute you.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I unmute you. And then one more. Try this one. This one is only 2 points. So let's see this if this one is easier. Good. Try these 2 for me. Let's number them so that we could, so that you can know which one you're saying. So let's say that this is number 1. And let's say that this is number 2. Okay.
Print these in the chat.
Just put the answer inside the chat. Just put the answer inside the chat. Number 1, someone say 98, 18.
Can we write this down?
No, you don't write this
I
down.
say negative 30.
Just put your answer inside the chat for me, please.
I say it's negative 30.
You say it's negative 30. Put your answer inside the chat. I want to see.
I did.
Rodrika Friday has answered. Chris has answered. Kamani says, I think. Kamani, you're guessing? Kamani, you're guessing? Huh. Where's Kamani?
Just a little bit, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Say a little. Ivory gave her answer. Stavonia says 98. Okay. Interesting.
Is number 2 0?
I don't know. We'll see. Put your answers inside the chat for me, please. Again, put your answers inside the chat for me. I don't see some people answering. Crispin Rogers, what number you on?
I'm working out number 2 now.
Okay, Danielle, where's Danielle? Danielle Curry? What number you on, Danielle? The first one or the second one? Danielle Curry? Where's Danielle?
Start
Danielle, are you there? What number you on? What number you on? Okay. I'm gonna count to 3 and you just tell me what your answer is for the first one. 1, 2, 3.
Negative 30.
Whoa.
Negative 98.
18.
Negative
30.
30.
Negative what?
I'm
Wait,
sticking with 30.
Negative 30.
30 or negative 30?
Negative 98.
Negative 98.
Negative 30.
Okay.
Negative 30.
Negative 30. Okay. All right, let's answer number 1. So number 1, we have 2p. We know that p is what, 17? So 2 times what? 2 times 17 minus q squared. Q is what? Q is what? 8. So it's gonna be what? 8 what? Squared. What is 2 times 17? That's gonna be what?
34.
34. Right, 34 minus what is 8 squared?
16.
8 squared is? 8 squared is?
64, my bad.
64. You subtract 34 and 64, you get what?
Negative 30.
30.
You get what?
Negative 30.
You get what?
I forgot what number's supposed to give you a
Negative
negative.
30.
Take the sign of the bigger number.
Negative 30.
Negative 30.
Negative 30.
Negative 30. Anyone got that?
I realized that later.
I got it right.
Well, Mr.
Negative
I
Petit, if
got
you
it
think
right.
about it, I was somewhere close.
Negative
Negative
30.
I'm about to say, I read the wrong question.
Negative 30. Number
I read the
2.
wrong question.
All right, for number 2, I want you to tell me your answer after I count to 3. 1, 2, 3.
0.
Negative 0.
0.
0.
Negative nothing.
0.
Yeah, I also got 0 for that one.
Someone saying negative something?
Negative
I
nothing.
say negative 24.
Negative 24.
0.
0. All right. One second. Give me 1 second. I want to check these over. We have for the front, this one we got 2, 32, 273, and 19. Oh wow, he got all right. All right. All are correct. Very good. Would y'all say you got for number 2?
0.
0.
0.
0.
All right, let's see. How y'all get 0 though? 0? Like just 0? 3 times what? What is D?
12.
D is 12. How y'all get 0?
Because 3 times
Minus
12 is
what
36.
What is C? What is C? C is what?
Yes, 6.
6. Right?
6 squared.
36.
1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Okay, good. Y'all can see my screen still, right? Okay, so it's gonna be 6 what?
Yeah.
6 squared. So 3 times 12 minus 6 squared. It's gonna be, what is 3 times 12?
3 times 12 is 36.
Very good. 3 times 12 is 36. Minus 6 squared is what?
36.
36. And 36
Which
minus
is 0.
36 is 0.
Oh.
0. So the answer is
0.
big fat 0. Big fat 0. 0. 0
And you
never
do
looks so
add
pretty.
a positive or negative because it's neutral.
All right. Anyone got number 1 and 2 right? Anyone got number 1 and 2?
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
did.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good.
did.
Put an I inside the chat if you understand what you're doing. Put an I inside the chat if you understand what you're doing. If you understand this topic of substitution, I don't think we need more of this. I think only one more thing we need to do is substitution. We haven't done a substitution with fractions. So maybe I'll do that next week, or maybe not, I'm not sure. But that's something we have to do, substitution with fractions. And then that's it with substitution, because after that, it's pretty easy. Oh, then we have to get into transposition, hey, don't we? How would I
You're
rearrange?
scaring me.
No, it's not it. Don't worry, that's just big names for nothing. Right? Once you understand it, it's straightforward. Math is easy. Don't make it hard.
Mr. Petit,
Yes,
will
Mr.
we be
Petit.
covering the transfiguration of Jesus?
Yeah, we have to do that. We have to do that.
Excuse me,
Because
Mr.
it's
Petit.
on my exam and I
It's-
don't know the story.
You don't know the transfiguration of Jesus?
No, sir.
Okay, we come into that. All right. I have one more thing I need to do. One more thing before I move on to social studies. I want to do throwback from yesterday. Let's do this last question. Everyone should get this right. If I have 9, open bracket,
Except me because I wasn't here.
I wasn't here either.
open bracket,
Me.
3. Wait. Let me erase this. How am I drawing? Y'all can still see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay.
You right now?
Just put the answer inside the chat. That's all. Just put the answer inside the chat. Remember yesterday we did it with fractions. So, let's say we have, and is my screen still sharing? I don't think y'all can see.
It's just clear.
It just cleared.
Yeah.
Wait.
Come on.
Is the other side? Okay, how about now? So let's say we have 1/3, open bracket, 9a plus 27b plus 30c. Put your answer at the chat for me, please. Laura, I keep on telling you, mute your mic. We have a third,
That was
9a
actually sorry.
plus 2b, sorry, plus 27b plus 30c. Put your answer at the chat for me, please.
Finish.
Kamani, you don't have no letters in your stuff. You still need to keep the letters. All right, still keep the letters. All right. We have 1/3, 9a plus 27b plus 30c. Dexter, very good. Very good, Dexter. Very good, Dexter. This one is probably simple, but I'm lost. Condoleezza. Rodrigo, very good, Rodrigo. Anyone else? Put your hands inside the chat for me, please. Very good, Shania Mitchell. Put your hands inside the chat for me, please. I only see a few persons answered. No one else know how to do this. Y'all don't know how to do this? This is exactly what we did yesterday.
I don't know.
I'm doing it now.
You're doing it now?
Okay. Miss Petit,
Go ahead.
I was wondering what day is our last day of classes?
Oh, I'll message mommy. I'll let her know.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's multiply. We have 1/3 times 9a. That's gonna give us what? 9a divided by what? 3.
9, 8, yeah, 3.
Right? Then we have 1/3 multiplied by what?
27B.
27b. So that's gonna be 27b all over what?
3.
I have my answer, but I couldn't put it in the
All
chat.
over 3. And then no, we can't do the brackets because these are unlike terms. All right. So we distribute the fraction. So we have a
Alright.
third. It's either yes or no, such way on. So we have a
Yes,
third multiplied by 30. So we say 1 times 30, which gives us what?
30.
30c. 30c. All over what?
3.
All over 3. 9a divided by 3 is what?
3.
3a, sorry.
3A.
Plus 27 divided by 3 is?
Is 9.
9B.
9b. Yeah, 9b. Plus 30 divided by 3 is what?
10C.
10C.
10c. So we get 3a plus 9b plus 10c.
Plus 10.
Plus 10c. Do y'all see how to do that? Y'all see how to
Yes,
do
sir.
that?
Yeah, so.
That's from yesterday. What I need you to do, what I need
That's
you to
why I
do
got it in
is,
my
what I need you to do, if you are,
You
if you are
inquired
doing,
me.
if you're doing social studies or religious studies, please stay back. Again, if you're doing social studies or religious studies, please stay back.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Mr. Petit.
Good night.
Good night, Mr.
Good night. Good
Good
night.
night, Miss.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Mr. Petit.
Good night.
Good night, Miss Petit.
Good night, Mr. Petit.
Good night. We are doing social studies and religious studies. So if you're doing social studies or religious studies, please stay back.
Religious studies.
Social studies and religious studies.
Night.
Good night.
Mr. Petit, I did the thing first.
All right. Let's move on. All right. So for social studies, I'm gonna do something different today. I actually want y'all to do a quiz. But before we do the quiz, I want us to go over the information. So the quiz, why a quiz? The reason is because I want you to have an idea of how your exams would be. So in your exams, you would have like 50 multiple choice questions. Yes, 50 multiple choice questions, right? And they cover a wide variety of things. But I want us to do at least one today, right? At least one today. We can't do more than one. So I want us to go over this. I need readers because the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna read it first, and then we're going to actually dive into the quiz. So there will be no note taking today. No, absolutely no note taking. But you will have a quiz to do on what we read. And the quiz, you have to be paying attention because the quiz has 50 questions. So I need you to be paying attention, and you have to get a good grade on the quiz. Otherwise you have to do it over. All right?
We're not doing social studies and religious knowledge.
We are doing social studies for this knowledge, but yeah, we are. But I'm gonna give you a past paper quiz. All right. So I need readers though.
Can I read?
Put your name in the chat if you want to read, please. Put your name in the chat if you want to read. Put your name in the chat if you want to read. All right. I'll take those persons who want to read and give them opportunity. I see Crimson, Antoine, Nevaeh. Anyone else want to read? Alora? Okay. And put your name in the chat if you want to read, if you want to be a reader. All right, put your name in the chat. Joel. All right. Cleveland and so on. There's a lot, there's enough for a lot of us to read because it's a lot. So I'm gonna start off with
write down.
No, we're not writing down anything. We're just gonna pay attention, and then you're gonna do the quiz afterwards. All right. Okay, go ahead, Crimson Clark. Can you begin with teacher?
Good morning, class. Today we're going to have a discussion about various topics related to geography, astronomy, and weather. Let's start with the first point.
Continue. I'll tell you when to stop.
Okay. Northeast is not a cardinal point. That's correct. The cardinal points are northeast, south, and west. Northeast is an intermediate direction between north and east. Now moving on to the second point.
Very good. Tiffany, number 2. Tiffany. Tiffany Morris.
Yes.
Student 2.
The hourglass is an instrument used to measure time. Teacher, excellent observation. The hourglass is indeed a timekeeping device. Now let's talk about the solar system. Student 3, the study of the solar system and its function is called astronomy.
Thank you. Good. Thank you. Antoine.
Very good. Astronomy is the scientific study of celestial objects, including stars, planets, and galaxies. Now let's jump to geography. The type of map one would use to find where people reside is called a political map.
Nevaeh. Nevaeh, absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Political maps provide information about political boundaries and the location of cities, towns, and other human settlements. Now about mountains. Sorry.
Continue.
The Atlas Mountains can be found in Africa. Correct. The Atlas Mountains stretch across North Africa, including countries like Morocco, Algeria. Pardon?
Morocco.
Morocco, Algeria, and Tunisia. Tunisia. Let's talk about nations now.
Alora.
Student 6. Guyana is not an island nation. Well done. Guyana is located in South America and is not an island nation. Now let's discuss instruments.
Continue.
A barometer is the instrument used to measure air pressure.
Continue.
Perfect barometer or circular
Crucial
for monitoring changes and atmospheric pressure. Let's talk about precipitation.
Joel.
Student 8. A rain gauge is a tool that measures how much rain falls in a specific area. Exactly. Rain gauges helps us
quantify
quantify rainfall. Moving on to map symbols. The PO symbol represents post office
on a. I can't hear you. Sashanik, student 9.
On a map. Good catch, essential for understanding. Explore our solar system again.
Go ahead, Sashanik, read student 9. Thank you, Joel.
Jupiter and Saturn are the two
No, start
large.
from student 9.
That's it.
Student 9.
Yeah, student 9.
The PO symbols represent post office on a map. Teacher, good catch. Map symbols are essential for understanding different features on maps. Now let's explore our solar system again. Student 10, Jupiter and Saturn are the two largest planets in our solar system. Teacher, correct. Both Jupiter and Saturn are gas giants and significantly larger than Earth. Now let's discuss climate. Student, go ahead.
Continue.
Student 11, the best way to describe the climate of the Bahamas is subtropical. Teacher, well done. The Bahamas indeed has a subtropical climate with warm temperatures and mild winter. Now about bodies of water.
Okay. Cleveland, the Straits of Florida.
The Straits of Florida is the body of water located between Florida, United States, and the Bahamas. Teacher, excellent observation. The Straits of Florida connect the Atlantic Ocean to Gulf Mexico. Now about capitals. Student 13. Nassau is the capital city of the Bahamas. Teacher, right on point. Nassau is the capital and the largest city of the Bahamas. Let's move to astronomical measurements.
Thank you, Rodrigo. The average distance.
The average distance from Earth to the Sun is approximately 92,950,000 miles. Precisely, this distance is known as an astronomical unit. Now let's talk about Earth's motion. One complete turn around the Sun is called revolution. Perfect. Earth's revolution around the Sun takes approximately 365.25 days. Lastly, let's discuss geography again. The island of the Bahamas that has the highest elevation is called Cat Island. Great job. Cat Island is indeed the highest elevated island in the Bahamas. The slash and burn method is practiced in the area of farming. That's correct. The slash and burn method involves clearing land for farming by cutting down and burning vegetation. Now let's talk about the RWACs. The RWAC name for San Salvador is Guanahani.
Guanahani. Yeah.
Excellent. Guanahani is the Arawak name for the island where Christopher Columbus first landed in the Americas. Now, about the Arawak chief.
Okay, stop right
The
there.
Arawak
Alex. Alex Delavo. Alex Delavo.
So, Petit, if they don't read this, I can read, please.
Yes, you can. Alex Delavo. Go ahead, Makaya, the Amerindian chief. Go ahead, Makaya, the Amerindian chief.
The Amerindian chief that prophesied the doom of the Arawaks was the Kasabu. Right. Kasabu was an Arawak chief who predicted the challenges of the Arawaks would face. Now, their concept of heaven. The Arawaks called their heaven Koyaba. Good recall. Koyaba was the Arawak concept of the paradise or heaven. Now, about an interesting cultural practice. The Arawaks flattened the heads of their babies for protection. Well remembered, the Arawaks believed that the head
flattening
offered protection to infants, less rich to Bahamian settlements. The settlement in Abaco that is famous for its boat building is Manawaki. Excellent. Manawaki is known for its traditional boat building skills. Now, moving on to media history. The first Bahamian newspaper was started by John Wells. Good knowledge. John Wells played a significant role in establishing the first Bahamian newspaper. Now about Christopher Columbus. The main reason for Christopher Columbus's voyage to the New World was a new sea route to the east. Spot on. Columbus was seeking a westward route to Asia, but instead he stumbled upon the Americas, now a geographical name.
Okay, stop right there. Crimson. Yes.
After I can read.
Who wanna read?
Harmony.
Harmony. Okay, go ahead, Harmony. Columbus named.
Columbus named Long Island Fernandina on his first voyage to the New World. Teacher, yes, that's correct. Columbus gave Long Island the name Fernandina. During this explanation, let's talk about the
Eleutherian Adventures.
Eleutherian Adventures. Student 10. The Eleutherian Adventures introduced wrecking to the Bahamas. Teacher, good recall. Wrecking was a good practice of
salvaging
goods from shipwrecks, introduced by Eleutherian Adventures. Now let's define wrecking. Student 11 is salvaging.
Wrecking is salvaging of goods.
Wrecking is salvaging of goods. Teacher, exactly. Wrecking involved recovering valuable items from shipwrecks along the coast. Now back to media history.
Very good. Continue.
Student 12, the Bahamas Gazette, the first newspaper ever published in the Bahamas. Gazette, the first newspaper ever published in the Bahamas, was owned and operated by a loyalist, John Wells. Teacher, great connection.
Okay, you can stop right now. So the other one's already read. I want other persons to put their name in the chat so I could call on them to read. So if you have not read yet, put your name in the chat so I could call on you. Sure. If you haven't read yet, put your name in the chat so I could call on you to read.
I only read one.
That's fine. If you haven't read yet, I want persons who have not read yet. Jemiah, Randolph, Daxia, good. Christian, good. Good. Go ahead, Jemiah. Great connection.
Great connection. John Wells, a loyalist, was indeed involved in the publication of the first Bohemian newspaper. Now, who were the loyalists? The loyalists were the group of people that wanted to remain loyal to Britain. Correct. The loyalists were individuals who remained loyal to the British Crown during the American Revolution. Revolution. Now, a cultural aspect.
Continue.
African slaves introduced Junkanoo to the Bahamas. Absolutely right. Junkanoo has deep cultural roots and was introduced by African slaves. Now, let's move to historical landmarks.
Okay, stop right there. Nika Rule, another name. Nika Rule, another name. Where's Nika? I can't hear from Nika. Isaiah Brown. Go ahead, Isaiah.
Another name for a venue house located on the island of New Providence is a Pompeii Museum.
Pompeii Museum.
Pompeii Museum. Well done. Venue House is known as the Pompeii Museum and is a significant historical site. Now, about emancipation. Slaves were emancipated in the Bahamas in 1838. Correct. Slavery was officially abolished in the Bahamas in 1838. Finally, let's touch on the governance.
Governance.
The governance.
Governance.
Governance. Governance. There were 6 lord proprietors who rented the Bahamas. Excellent point. The Bahamas had 6 lord proprietors who held ownership and governing rights.
Okay, stop right there. Randolph Bethel, the Lutheran Adventures.
The Lutheran Adventures came to the Bahamas in 16. Well done. The Lutheran Adventures played a significant role in the early history of the Bahamas. Now about political leadership. The Bahamas' first premier was Roland Simonet. Roland Simonet. Great knowledge. Roland Simonet was indeed the first premier of the Bahamas. Now let's talk about the history and terminology.
Let's talk about a change in terminology.
The word premier was changed to prime minister in 1969. Precisely, the title was updated to prime minister in 1969. Now let's discuss the fiscal calendar. The budget year in the Bahamas begins July and ends June 30th.
Good. Go ahead.
Awareness.
Go ahead, Daxia. Good awareness.
Good awareness.
Fiscal year.
The fiscal year aligned the calendar started in July and ended in June. Now a change in government.
Governance.
In 1964, the
Executive Council.
The Executive Council was changed to cabinet. Absolutely. The cabinet replaced the
Executive Council.
Executive Council in 1964. Now about the
parliamentary system.
Parliamentary system. 2 houses make up the Bohemian Parliament. Correct. The Parliament consists of 2 houses, the House of Assembly and the Senate.
The Senate.
The Senate. Now about the design of the national flag.
Okay, stop right there. Christian.
Correct. Hold on, wait. Dr. Hervis Bain, a Bahamian clergyman and educator, designed the national flag of the Bahamas. Excellent. Dr. Hervis Bain made a significant contribution to our national symbol. Now let's talk about democracy. Citizens who live in a democracy would be least likely to have forced voting. Great. Understanding democracy values individual freedoms. including the right to choose whether to vote. Now, the importance of Parliament's members. Members of Parliament are more important than the members of the Senate because the members of Parliament are elected. Well articulated. Members of Parliament are elected representatives, making them crucial in the legislative process. Now about ceremonial duties. The official that reads the speech from the throne is the Governor General. Correct. The Governor General delivers the speech from the throne during the opening of Parliament. Now let's talk about financial planning.
Okay, stop right there. Patrick, the amount of money. Patrick, the amount of money. Patrick, the amount of money.
I'll continue reading if I can.
Go ahead, the amount of money.
The amount of money the government plans to spend for the country is outlined in the budget. Good awareness. The budget outlines the government's financial plans and expenditures.
Expenditures.
Now the legal system. An individual under the age of 18 years would typically be tried in a juvenile court. Right. Juvenile court handle cases involving individuals under 18 years old. Now about labor rights. Sir Randall Fox is often referred to as the father of labor in the Bahamas. Absolutely. Sir Randall Fox played a pivotal role in the advocating for workers' rights. Now about the Senate.
Okay.
The Senate.
The Senate.
The Senate consists of 16 members known as senators who are appointed by the Governor General. The teacher well stated the Senate is composed of appointing members. Now the
Political opposition.
Opposition.
Uh-huh.
Student 15, the party with the least amount of seats in the House Assembly forms the opposition.
Okay, stop right there.
Teacher presiding.
Stop right there. Nico?
Okay.
Where's Nico?
Yes, sir.
I was calling you earlier. I didn't hear you. Read number, start from precisely.
Precisely. The option is formed by the party. The opposition is formed by the party with fewer seats in the House of Assembly. Now about Parliament authority. The symbol of authority in the House of Assembly is the mace. Great observation. The mace symbolizes authority in the parliamentary proceeding. Finally, let's talk about workers' representation. Trade unions help to negotiate for workers. Well said, trade unions play a vital role in advocating for workers' rights and negotiating on their behalf. That concludes our discussion for the day. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Very good. So as you see, we have this long reading. And the reason why we have this long reading is because I want you to do a quiz. This is a quiz on past BGJC past paper 19. When you go on the quiz, obviously you're gonna put your name, your last name, and then your email address. If you don't know your email address, just put your name again. And then you're gonna answer these multiple choice questions. What direction is not a cardinal point? An instrument for measuring time is what? Now, all of the answers are where? In the what?
In the passage.
In the passage. So you have to use the passage to help you if you can't remember, all right? So I'm gonna put the quiz inside the chat. Once you have started the quiz, please put started. The quiz will be in the chat in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Once you've started the quiz, please put started in the chat. And I need you to start the quiz and then answer the questions based on the quiz. So please put started inside the chat once you started the quiz. Again, please put started inside the chat once you started the quiz for me. Okay. Again, please put started inside the chat once you've started the quiz. Where is Wyatt? Wyatt, what number you on? Wyatt, what number you on for the quiz?
I just still trying to get it.
You see the quiz link?
Yes, sir.
Okay, answer it for me. All right. Try your best to answer all questions correctly. Try. There's no reason why you shouldn't get all right. There's no reason why you shouldn't get all right. So what we're doing here, we're doing the quiz. I'm gonna repost the quiz for those persons who did not see it. I'm gonna repost the quiz. Once you started the quiz, please put started. All right. This is quiz number 1. There's no reason why you shouldn't get all right on the quiz. All right. Sharon Gator, what number you on? Sharon Gator, what number you on? Sharon Gator, what number you on for the quiz? Sharon Gator.
Number 4.
Number 4. You understand what to do?
Yes, sir.
Good. Sharice Gator, what number you on? Sharice Gator, what number you on the quiz?
Number 2.
Number 2. Okay. And Satasia, what number you on for the quiz? Satasia, what number you
Number
on?
5.
Number 5. You say number 5?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Damari, what number you on the quiz? Damari, what number you on the quiz? Damari, what number you on the quiz?
I for Aki.
Say it again.
I am for Aki.
You're in for religious?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so anyone else who's not doing social studies besides Damari? Anyone who's not doing social studies besides Damari?
I am doing social studies.
I mean, who's not doing RK? I mean, who's not doing social studies but doing RK? Who's not doing social studies but doing RK? Let me know, please. Besides Damari. Is it only Damari? Damari, I'm gonna put your quiz inside the chat. It's gonna be a religious studies quiz. Jaden Seymour, can you hear me? Where's Jaden Seymour? Jaden Seymour. Where's Jaden? Jaden, can you hear me? Jaden, can you hear me? Jaden, you have to type inside the chat because I cannot hear you. Samaya, what number you on? Jaden says Jaden, what number you on?
Number 10.
Samaya's on number 10. Alea, what number you on?
Number 8.
Number 8, okay. Alexia Brown, what number you on, Alexia? Alexia Brown, what number you on? Alexia Brown, what number you on? Where's Alexia Brown? Where's Alexia Brown? Alexia Brown, can you hear me? Can't really hear from Alexia Brown. Alexia Brown, let me know if you can hear me, please. Daxia Smith. Daxia Smith, can you hear me, Daxia?
Yes, sir.
What number you on?
Number 15.
Number 15, okay. Destiny Taylor. Where's Destiny?
Yes, sir.
Are you doing social studies or religious studies?
No, sir.
Are you doing social studies or religious studies?
I ain't doing none of those.
Well, you could go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Petit.
Yes.
In some of the photos on the quiz, they're very undescribable, so you cannot see what they look like.
The best thing to do is read the passages. The passages give you a hint. All right.
Okay.
Aiden Frandu, where's Aiden Frandu? Aiden Frandu. Where's Aiden Frandu? Aiden Frandu, can you hear me? Where's Aiden? Where's Aiden Frandu? I posted the religious study quiz. So this is the religious studies quiz. For those of you who are doing religious studies, I posted the religious study quiz for you. I need you to do that religious studies quiz. All right, for those of you who are finished with for those of you, where's Damari? Damari?
Yes, sir.
You could do the religious studies quiz. All right.
All right.
And is that a yes or a no, sir? Damari, once you finish with your quiz, I need to know what you got because you have to get all right for
Yes,
that
sir.
one. Where is this Joel? Janae Williams. Janae Williams. Where's Janae? Janae Williams. Janae Williams, can you hear me? I can't hear from Janae Williams. Jeff Denick Murphy, what number you on, Jeff Denick? Jeff Denick Murphy, can you hear me? Jeff Denick Murphy, can you hear me? Where's Jeff Denick? I can't hear from Jeff Denick. Jeff Denick Murphy, can you hear me? Can't hear from Jeff Denick. Anaya Monroe, what number you on, Anaya? Megan Penniman. Megan Penniman. Megan Penniman. Megan, can you hear me? Where's Megan? Liliana. Liliana. Liliana, can you hear me? Hello, Liliana. Wow.
Yes, sir.
Liliana, what number you on?
I had to start over.
What you got?
I wasn't finished because my phone was glitching.
Okay. Zion Neely. Zion Neely? Where's Zion? Zion Neely, can you hear me? Zion Neely, can you hear me? Where's Zion? Zion, you have to redo your quiz. Malaya? Malaya? Malaya Major?
Yes, sir.
You have to redo your quiz. Okay? You have to redo it. You can't get a 20. You can't get a 21, okay? You have to redo that.
Yes, sir.
Did you use the passage to help? Malaya?
No, sir.
Yeah, you have to reuse the passage.
Okay.
All right. Otherwise, you will not get them right. Wyatt, what number you on? Wyatt, what number you on? Wyatt, what number you on? Where's Wyatt? Wyatt, can you hear me? Stavonia roll. Stavonia roll, can you hear me? Where's Stavonia?
Yes, sir.
You have to redo that. Try to at least get over 40. Understand me?
Yes, sir.
Good. Tanaya, what number you on, Tanaya? Tanaya, what number you on?
I'm on number 11.
Okay. Rodrigo rule. Rodrigo rule. Where's Roger? Try to at least get a 40. Okay. Dazon Curry. Dazon Curry.
Yes, sir.
You got a 49 or a 50. That's very good. That's a
Thank you.
98%. Are you doing RK?
Yes, sir.
I also put the RK quiz. Please do the RK quiz. Jaden Brachador. Where's Jaden Brachador?
Yeah, sir.
You got a 22 or a 50. You have to redo that. You understand me?
Yeah, sir.
Good. You have to redo that. Ran Williams. Where's Ran? Ran Williams. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
You got a 33 or a 50.
Yes, sir.
You have to redo that. You have to at least get a. You have to at least get a 40. All right.
Okay.
My background is so noisy. Alex Delaveau, what number you on?
Pardon?
What number you on?
Yeah, I haven't started the quiz. I was doing the religious studies quiz.
Crimson Clark, what number you on? I mean, Crimson Clark, I see you get a 30, 33 or a 50.
Yes, sir. I have to redo it.
You have to redo that. Try to get at least 40.
Excuse me, Mr. Booty.
Yes.
For question 28 on this quiz, it's asking the name of the NASA's first newspaper, but it's not exactly specific on what the name was. It just says who created it, unless I read it wrong. But
read the passage. The passage gives that information. And we also read it out as well. Read the passage. It's right there. Philip Monroe, where's Philip? Philip Monroe.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Got a 46 out of 50. Philip, are you doing RK as well?
Yes, sir.
Please do the RK quiz that I post inside the chat as well. Jemiah Miller. Jemiah Miller.
Yes, sir.
You got a 47 out of 50. That is great.
Thank you.
You need to do the RK quiz. Are you doing RK as well?
Yes, sir.
Do the RK quiz that I post in the chat. Randolph Bethel. Where's Randolph?
Yes, sir.
You have to redo that. Liliana, you have to redo the social studies quiz.
Mr. Petit, do you want us to stop social studies and do the religion first?
No, do the social studies first. Do the social studies first. Aiden Frandu, what number you on, Aiden? Aiden Frandu, what number you on? Rayshawn Cartwright, where's Rayshawn Cartwright? I have the quiz inside the chat. Please make sure that you're doing the quiz. Rayshawn Cartwright, where's Rayshawn Cartwright? Are you there, Rayshawn? Where's Rayshawn? Satazia? Satazia, where's Satazia?
Yes, sir.
What number you on?
I'm on number 20 now.
Number 20? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Wyatt, where's Wyatt? Where's Wyatt? I can't hear from Wyatt.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 49 out of 50 on the social studies test.
Who's that speaking?
Isaiah Brown.
You did? Very good.
Yes,
You doing RK, right, as well?
Yes, sir.
Move on to the RK quiz.
Yes, sir.
49 out of 50 is exceptional. I see you and Dazon, y'all got the highest so far. That's very good.
31.
31, you got a 31?
No, I haven't registered it yet.
Are you on number 31?
Yes, sir.
The rest of you all, what number y'all on? The rest of you all, what number y'all on? Because I haven't seen y'all. What number y'all on?
49.
49. Anyone else?
36.
36.
36.
36.
37.
37. Damari Pratt, what number you on?
$11.
11. Natalia Miller. Natalia Miller. Natalia Miller. Where's Natalia? Tanaya. Tanaya, where's Tanaya? Where's Tanaya?
I'm here.
Very good. You got a 45 out of 50. That is a 90. Very good. You can move on to the religious studies as well. All right.
I'm not taking religious.
Okay, then you can go. All right.
Good night.
Good night. Ethan Adderley.
Yes, sir.
You got a 50 out of 50.
All right.
Do you see that?
Yes, sir, I see it.
That's 100%.
Mr. Petit.
1 second. Very good, Ethan. Ethan, are you doing RK?
Yes, sir. I'm going to take the quiz right now.
Good. Yes, Zion Neely.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. You have a question?
You could send the link again, please.
Okay. For which one?
For the social studies.
Okay. Amari Penniman. Where's Amari Penniman?
Yes, sir.
Amari Penniman, you got a 40 out of 50. That is a 40 out of 50 is an 80%. You can move on to the RK quiz if you're doing RK. Are you doing RK?
Yes, sir.
Good. Move on to the religious studies quiz. Antoine, what number you on?
42.
42. Megan Penniman, where's Megan Penniman? Megan Penniman, are you there? Where's Megan? Megan Penniman, can you hear me? Megan Penniman, can you hear me? Megan
Get
got a.
ready to see the submission.
Yes, sir.
Megan, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
You got a 50 out of 50. That's excellent. Did you do the religious studies? I mean, did you do the religious studies one?
I don't do religious.
Okay, you can leave. Rodrigo Rule. Rodrigo
Mr.
Rule.
Potato, I got a 40.
Rodrigo Rule. You also did well.
Yes, sir.
Are you doing RK?
Yes.
I posted the RK quiz as well. Alora Green.
Yes, sir.
You also did well. You passed. I need you to do RK as an RK now. All right. The religious studies one. Cleveland.
49 out of 50.
Very good. 49 out of 50. That's excellent. Move on to the RK quiz. Crimson Clark. It's Crimson.
Yes, sir.
You got less than 40. You have to redo that.
Yes, sir.
Jaden Brachador. Where's Jaden Brachador? Jaden Brachador. Where's Jaden?
Yeah, sir.
You got a 39 out of 50. One you would have passed. So redo the social studies ones, Jaden. All right. Alea.
Yes, sir.
One more, you would get 100.
The thing on my screen, it showed that I have the answer wrong, but it also saying something else. But anyways,
Oh my. What number that is?
number 20.
What it says?
It says the Arawak's called the heaven. I had
Kohaba.
Kohaba, but I had Kohoba. Yeah.
Oh, man. Nika rule. Yes, Dazon Curry.
We have notes on the RK quiz.
No.
Oh,
No,
because I was there lost. I just guessed some of them.
No. Redo it. Nico roll. Nico roll. Nico roll.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Excellent job. Excellent job.
Thank you.
Stevania roll. Excellent job. Move on to the RK quiz. Trinity Stewart. There's Trinity.
Yes, sir.
Please redo the RK quiz.
Oh,
I mean the
yeah.
social studies quiz.
Yes,
Please
sir.
redo
But
it.
I leave in Wi-Fi, so I have to wait till I get home to do it over.
Okay. Daxia Smith. Where's Daxia Smith? Daxia Smith. Where's Daxia Smith?
Yes, sir.
Very good. You passed. So you can move on to the RK now. Where's Ivory? Is Ivory here? Is Ivory here? I think Ivory left. Sharon and Sharice Cater with number y'all on. Some
29. 30.
okay. Samaya McIntosh. Samaya McIntosh.
Yes, sir.
Very good job. Very good job.
Thank you.
Move on to the RK. Trayvon Cambridge. Very good job. Trayvon, 48 out of 50. Sashanique, 43 out of 50. That's a pass.
I almost faint.
86. Alex Delarue. Very good. 48 or 50. Alex. I don't have. Where's Ajani? Ajani, are you there?
I'm mad.
Where's Ajani? Ajani?
Yes, sir.
What number you want, Ajani?
Mr. Petite.
1 second. Ajani, what number you on?
B.
What number you on? What number you on?
Oh, one.
What number you on?
1.
Why you on number 1, Ajani? Hello, Ajani. Ajani.
Yes.
Why you on number 1? Oh boy. Samaya Walker, very good. Natalja Charlton, very good. Well, 2 your pass. Very good. Christian Wright. 44 to
Hello.
50. Very good. Antoine Fernanda, very good. 44 to 50. Saved by the Bell.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
What is a Sanhedrin Council?
You never learned about the Sanhedrin Council?
No, sir. We
About-
don't in
We don't, what?
because I homeschooled, we don't do
Oh,
the law.
oh, okay. Sanhedrin Council is basically, that's basically the group of leaders. So that's like the Jews, the Pharisees, the elders, and stuff like that.
Thank you.
I finished religious quiz and I got 22 out of 22.
That's Philip.
Yes, sir.
You can
I
leave.
also finished the religious quiz too.
Ethan?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. So that's good. Crispin Rogers also finished it. Anaya. Jaden Branchador, 16 out of 22. Crimson Clark, 18 out of 22. Okay, Stevania.
We leave and
16.
once we finish the
Yeah,
quiz.
once you finish your quizzes, you could go. Once you finish your quizzes, you can go. Once you finish and pass. Yes.
I got a 48 out of 50 on the social studies.
Ethan Bean.
Yes, sir.
That's good. Ren got 39. Oh my. Chloe, where's Chloe? Chloe? Where's Chloe?
Yes, sir.
You got 49 out of 50. That's impressive. It's very good.
Good night, Mr. Petit.
Good night. Stevania. That's Stevania. Zion Davis. Where's Zion Davis?
Yes, sir.
You got a 50 out of 50. That is amazing. That's very good. Move on to the RK. Okay.
22 out of 22.
22 out of 22. Excellent. 22 out of 22 is great. All right. It's currently 9:01. What I want y'all to do is finish up those quizzes. Try to get over 80%. I have the sign off. I don't want to keep y'all too late, but finish up those quizzes and make sure you get 80% or above. Whatever quiz you finish, I will receive your grade. Whatever quiz you finish, I will receive your grade. So make sure complete them, at least get an 80% or above on them. All right, but I'll sign off on my side. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. And for those of you who are finished with the quiz, for those of you who are finished the quiz, that's good. For those of you who are not, make sure finish them. All right. Take care, everyone.
Peace.
Good night.
Good night.